Good morning, everyone. It is January 4th. It's my last day of winter break before I have to head back to work and school. It is very snowy here in New York. I will give you this way. Peek. Holy cow. I just stepped out really briefly and you like can't even see while you're walking. Very snowy New York City. It's my last day. Oh. That was a bad idea. Anyway, I'm heading to the gym, and then I have a meeting this afternoon, and then I'm up to something very fun with Chelsea later this evening, so I will keep you all posted. My first New York City vlog should be fun. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, I just had the most unproductive morning, but you know, whatever, it happens. I literally sat on my bed looking at my phone for more time than I'd cared to admit, like probably hours. Anyway, still got up, got dressed, did the gym first, then showered, got dressed, washed my hair, blow dry, straightened, all that deal. And because I'm not being productive, I think I'm gonna go to the coffee shop if I can brave the snow. Take a look at this. This is like insane. You can't even see across the street. And I'm a Minnesotan and I think that's crazy. Anyway, gonna go to the coffee shop, get some work done. I'm working on some development for a short documentary. So, gotta get some work done on that, and I feel like I just need to get out of here. Obviously, I'm not being productive at home, so might as well go somewhere, get some shit done, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so I just made it back, ate lunch, and let me just say, I have spent the day working on treatments, listening to Yo-Yo Ma, and eating fistfuls of chocolate chips, and if that's not a good snow day, I don't know what is. I like don't want tomorrow to come, but alas, it will, and I'm just enjoying the day. It's been so nice. I'm like still wearing my comfy socks. Gotta love days like that. Anyway, got so much done today. Literally, it's been so productive. I'm working on this project I'm so excited about, but I can't really share much about yet. And yeah, I gotta get ready. I like actually have to get dressed because I'm going to meet my friend Chelsea for this really exciting thing we're going to tonight. But maybe I'll just go like this, you know, live on the edge. We'll see. Anyway, updates coming soon. Hello! Hello! Hi! I'm here with my friend Chelsea. We stopped after this thing we went to get pancakes and French toast for dinner. It was great.
Solid decision.
It was a really great decision. Anyway, I was hoping we could bring the camera in, but we couldn't. We just came from seeing Saoirse Ronan and Greta Gerwig give their New York Times talk. Let me tell you.
It was inspiring.
It was inspiring. It was beautiful. We both cried.
It was so good.
I cried.
Greta cried.
I cried more than once.
I teared up a lot.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So what were the highlights?
Oh man. They talked a lot about women in film.
Yes.
Which made me tear up a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So something we were talking about, so one of the things they were talking about was women in film and how women need to support each other, I guess. And Saoirse Ronan was saying that one of the biggest like impetuses for her wanting to become a director was really working with women. And I think like that resonated for me a little bit in like how the film was formulated too, in that like how do women nurture and support each other in unique ways that provide like pathways for more women to succeed in like different ways, if that makes sense, that we don't always get in like mentorship from men.
And she said like seeing Greta like do it is what made her think like, oh, I can do this too. And I really liked that.
Right. Have you ever had any moments like that, like with your mentors?
Being like, I can do this. I'm sure I have. Well, like moving to New York was one.
Yeah.
But like, my college mentor was like, I up and moved to New York, and I was like, you did it. Okay, I can too.
Yeah. I had a boss at my old job too who was like, had been in the industry for a really long time, had worked on a lot of cool campaigns, and like really knew how to produce. And that, I think, kind of like when you have a woman in that position who you know like knows what they're doing and will be there to support you is like super important. And I think now that I'm kind of like shifting my work in new ways, I'm trying to search out like who those people are going to be in my new life. But you know, I mean, and I'm not really sure who that is yet. Like that's a little bit scary because I feel like built into my life for so long, I just had these people who kind of like paved the way for me, and I don't really know what that is right at that moment. At this moment.
Yeah. You'll find it.
I hope so.
You will.
I'm trying to think of other moments that sort of. Oh, so Chelsea and I both moved to New York. Well, Chelsea, you've been here for a couple years.
2.5.
And I just moved here like 6 months ago. Not even, like 4 months ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This thing's been going on for 4 months. Although not even, because...
Was it August? September?
September.
Good God.
So like, backtrack. Chelsea and I met through a running group.
You know what I mean? Like, we both started on the first day.
We did both start on the first day.
Our first day was each other's first day.
Yes, and we became friends. She's one of my only friends outside of school. That's how cool I am. But we spend a lot of time together
outside of work, so you know
we spend a lot of time together. But one thing Greta talked about too was like her move to New York and how like she felt like suddenly like she had this realization of, oh, I'm no longer a child and like I'm out here doing this.
Like childhood's gone.
Something else?
No, I think we're good. Thank you.
She said she was like, she's nostalgic for something you can't get back. You can't go back into childhood. And that's a really painful but beautiful image.
Right. And I think too, like something I've been reflecting on too is like since undergrad. Okay, so I went away for undergrad. I went to California, and then after that, and every summer, not every summer, my last summer before senior year, I had an internship in Boston. So I like tried living somewhere new, and then I moved to Chicago pretty much right after I graduated. And then 2 years later, I moved here. And like, what is this constant need that I have to be like starting over? And I think that too, we were talking about this earlier, but that like resonates a little bit with Lady Bird in that she feels this need to like go out and define herself, but it like happens in a very particular moment of like 2002, right? So we were talking earlier about like so much I think my need and like drive to go out and try something new or like go out and make something new of my life comes from like maybe an unhealthy relationship to social media. And so like is this like me, like is this intrinsically like a millennial thing to like need to go define who you are, or is it part of human nature?
Yeah, like if we aren't if we aren't using social media to like show I'm out here doing this thing, would I still be out there doing that thing?
Right.
If I didn't get the validation.
Yeah,
or, like if I don't see
other people, if there wasn't some sort of like social attainment,
yeah,
or
like staying put or staying in what I'm doing like isn't the right thing.
But I don't know, I guess like I wish I had asked her a little bit more about like the particular intentionality behind like setting it in 2002 versus today, and like does she think that this need to like define who you are is like an inherent thing,
I didn't get
human nature, or is it part of like
I'm not a fun person.
Our cultural moment. And then also, like, is it part of, like, being a teenage girl?
Right.
Like, especially when teenage girls are, like, told so much, like, who they are and who they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're friends and
God.
deserve to.
It was beautiful. The whole thing was beautiful.
The whole thing was so beautiful. It was so inspiring.
Charlotte Diamond.
I love Greta Gerwig.
We were saying we wanted to invite her to dinner with us, but
She would have
alas.
been such a good guest.
She also.
She really would have.
A lot of good things to say. She was so insightful and poised.
Yeah, she
It was
loves
great.
fun.
It was great. It was so much fun. Anyway, that's about it. This is Chelsea.
That's that. Hello.
You'll see her in the future, I'm sure, because we're that cool and mostly hang out with each other.
Woohoo!
All right, you guys, that's all for tonight. Like I said, tomorrow's my first day back to work after a long break. So I gotta pack my lunch, get everything ready, get my life organized. But I did want to leave with like one last quick note about Greta Gerwig and Saoirse Ronan because they're just such gems. And one thing, as someone who does like to create content, you know, I'm working on a couple projects right now, and I was working in production for a while. It was just so refreshing and exciting and really inspiring to see two women talk about this project that they had put so much thought and time and energy into, and that was really like appeared to be, at least from talking to them, like a creative catharsis almost. I mean, obviously it shows in the work. It's a beautiful film. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. Go see it and then cry and then call your mom. That's what I did, and it worked wonderfully. You know, listening to them talk about the thought and care that they put into every single thing was really inspiring and really exciting and empowering to see. And I was talking to Chelsea and it like made me feel like a little bit, I don't want to say bummed that I made a new like life choice and I'm trying to maybe do something a little bit different in the social justice world, but just kind of like, oh man, could I have done that? Like, if I had stuck with it, could I have done it? Because their work is beautiful and I love just hearing about their creative process, and I don't know, it definitely is motivating and inspiring and exciting, and yeah, go watch the film. It's amazing. All right, night everyone.